Now, throughout this federal election campaign, we've seen and heard plenty of promises about affordability and cost of living, everything from housing to health care to tax rebates, you name it. So I took some time to sit down with a political science professor to try and determine whether or not this is actually going to make a huge difference in the eyes of voters.
There's a feeling among Canadians that they're not getting further ahead. The housing is expensive in many parts of the country, childcare, other costs are not going down. So there's that strong feeling that I don't see my life improving in the future.
Everyone seems to have something that they're struggling with.
That's right. And so politicians are trying to tell each of those groups, whether it be older Canadians or people just starting out after finishing school, or parents with children, that things are going to get better in the future, that we understand.
So how much faith do we have in what these leaders are saying at this point?
Well, see, I think we have the faith that they understand the problems that people face, their fears, their concerns about things being expensive and becoming more expensive. Do we feel that any one of these 4, 5, 6 leaders is going to make all these promises come true? No, I don't think people believe those promises will happen. They will think some of them will happen.
Of the promises that are being made, which ones do you think these leaders will keep?
The promises on health care reform or something on farmer care, for example, I think that is going to happen in some way. 2 of the 3 parties have said that's where they're going to go, without a lot of details at the moment.
Is the affordability issue the one that's going to make the difference in this campaign?
I think it will, because there aren't any other major issues. There's climate change, but that I don't think grabs people by their hair as much as, can I pay the bills?